Hello everybody, this is Mokano96 here. We're going to do another tutorial. This is going to be for boarding. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into the game with a custom game with the most elite units and stuff like that, just to show you how to do boarding and everything like that, how easy it can be for you. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you that you can do this boarding operation with a ship that has no weapons on it. You're going to need a shield for this operation, and a good engine, but you do not need any weapons whatsoever to do this thing. You can literally do boarding with just a trading ship like this ship here. As you can see here, all we have is either Vanguard. We have nothing else besides our elite units. And in this custom game, as I said, it's going to do a custom game to show you exactly how you can do this as a template. You can do this with recruit Marines, but as they become better, it becomes easier to do. As you can see, we have a crew of veteran Marines. We also have some able crew members. I don't know why it did not give me full-on elite Marines, but this still works. You can also sit there and see under here what our boarding attack strength is, and that will actually be the most important stat that we're going to have to deal with. The biggest thing we're going to do is figure out a target to pick. I will be right back as soon as I find one, and we'll continue on. Alright, so I've already found ourselves a target. It's a minor or minor here. What you're going to want to do first is you want to do open up scan, which is shift 2, and you want to do shift F, and that brings up a scan, and it'll scan, and on the bottom right hand thing, it'll show you the crew, what it has, and everything like that. So what you do is you also left click this, right click, bring information up, because you want to see what you're going to have against. So you see they have recruits and veterans. So that's going to be a little bit of thing. You also take a look at their boarding strength, and that'll be 99. Now, we have veteran things, and of course, they're trying to get away from us and like that. We can do that. We can get closer to it. And what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to sit there and get a little ahead, get really close to it. Maybe not that close. We're going to get real close to it. We're going to right click here, go to board, and we're going to deploy our things. Now, because it's a very strong ship, we want to go very strong and very strong. Now, this will take a long time to do, but as you can see, very low stuff here, so let's begin the operation. Now, this will make them angry at you. And once our things are boarded, as you can see, they've now been placed. And all we need to do now is wait. And I'll be back as soon as they're ready to go. One important thing of note is this will also make them angry at you. And so you do not want to continue to be in their line of fire. So you want to get away from them. Sometimes if you do attack them, they will release an automatic distress beacon. And it will actually alert the local police. Just get away from the local police, go somewhere else. Your Marines will still do what they need to do. If you want to ever check up on what they're doing, you literally all you need to do is go right here. You right click on the thing that they're boarding to board. You go to board. And as you can see, stage complete. This is now stage in progress. And then as I said, it'll take a little bit of time. Now, something you can also do is if you wait long enough, the enemy ship does become friendly again. So you can actually now go up to it and you're not going to be attacked, but your Marines are still there. So you can literally click this, look at board, and they're all ready to go. It just takes a long time to do it. I'd say it takes about 5, maybe 10 minutes real time. But again, this is bypassing having to take down the shields, having to take down the hull a little bit. There are other ways to board. I'm showing the most direct way of, you like the ship, you see the ship, get near it, and board it. Alright, now when you sit there, you get the go move it thing. You can sit there, and every time there's a little bit of text thing, it will basically around. Lost resistance, I mean, you might lose a Marine. Follow him or lead. He's like they're advancing. So you can see what the damage is by like this. So you can see we have 17 Marines still. They have 25, and the number is going down. because we're using advanced Marines, this is going to be a lot quicker. Now, when you use like recruits and like that, it'll be a little bit longer, or you might actually lose the fight. You can actually see how many people they have left. So they have apprentice, and we've actually killed the recruits and veterans. Go back to this, and we lost one Marine so far. And again, every time you hear that little bubble, it means something else has happened. I consider it a round. And then basically, once it goes down to 0, you'll see here, we've now successfully boarded and captured a mining ship, and we did not fire a shot. This ship has no weapons. All it has is Marines and the able crew members. That's it. And you can do this to any ship in the game, provided that you can get away from them. You can do this to a carrier in the middle of a fleet. However, you must sit there and you must be able to get away from their attacking fleet and run and hide. You can do this and go walk away. You can go to another sector, you can go to another place, and your Marines will still continue to board. As I said earlier, you can speed this up significantly with something that breaks down the shields and the hull. The Split are the best boarding faction in the game. They have a weapon that will pierce through shields and damage the hull directly. You combine that with your Marines, and you can be a boarding machine. I wanted to show how you can do, starting out, is getting a medium ship, getting recruit Marines, and getting to be able to board a ship that you want. Now, again, I did show this thing with elite Marines to show that you can do it. This is all, as you break down the hull does reduce their fighting strength. Past 50%, they might actually leave the ship as the morale gets taken down. The important things on a Marine you're looking for boarding, but you're also looking for morale. Morale is your secondary ability for Marines. What you want, a little trick I've learned, a little bit of bonus information for you guys. You can actually take the Marines and not make them Marines anymore, turn them into service crew, and they will learn engineering and also more morale. So you can level them up that way. And it does help them in the long run. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, you can like it, please subscribe, comment as well. It does help me in the channel. Thank you guys very much. This is a small little tutorial on how to do things. There are other things that we can do. You can even sit there as you take down the hull and make things easier on yourself. This was just a presentation and a tutorial on how to board and how to do things. Thank you guys very much.